hear that. Hey guys. Oh, my headphones just fell apart. Or my earphones. Hi, B likes to watch. And I guess welcome to my new shooting home for a while. This is Mike Kelly's We Aim for Safety's range. And he's gracious enough to give me permission to shoot here when I wanted to. So, the range is pretty well set up for CCW classes, and so I'm shooting at 21 feet. And I'm assuming that I'm in frame, I can't tell. Yeah, we're okay. And so, thought it was time for an update on the Ruger SR1911 that I won from Gary Mandi, who rocks, by the way. Once again, if you're not subbed to him, get over there, sub him, watch his channel, and be prepared for another huge giveaway, because he's the man. Anyway, let's see. You've seen me shoot the 15 rounds into the pizza pan. And then I came over last Saturday and sat in on a CCW class with him. There was just 3 other guys there. And I shot 100 rounds that day with the Ruger. And the big target, I guess you can still see those. See the huge target? That's the target that we use in the state of Missouri for qualifying. And it's really big. I shot right along with the guys and shot as they shot, so I was shooting little groups of 5, and in Missouri you have to qualify with 15 rounds inside the 7 ring, and which is a pretty big target. It's about 2 of me, and I seem to still. I shoot to the left, and I think that's probably not the gun, it's me. I did with my Glock, and I finally drifted the sights a little bit on the Glock to compensate for me. I'm not sure whether it's my grip or my vision or trigger on the or finger on the trigger, but anyway, that's where I shoot. So I shot 100 rounds, shot pretty well, and just shot 7 more. I'm going to shoot about, I think I've got 85 rounds with me. It's kind of complicated. I bought 100 rounds and I bought 100 bullets. So these that I'm shooting right now are my reloads. And I don't plan on buying any more factory ammo for the 45 unless I just absolutely have to. It's just so much cheaper to reload, and I'll go into that in a reloading update. So I'm going to shoot a little bit here, and I was a little wild there at the beginning, that first 7. Let me just zoom in on that so you can kind of keep track of me. Here we go, coming in, getting closer. Can you see that? It's so hard to see, it's so bright out here. Yeah, see, I got one way down in the 9 there, and one touching over by the 8 on the right. That was my first shot. Then I went low. Then I got a couple right in there on the X. So, not terrible. Oh, and is there one way up high in the 9? I don't think so. Nope, that's just smudge on my lens, on my viewfinder. Well, anyway, I'm going to shoot this, and this is pretty much a paper range, except that Mike does have a setup, and if you watch many of my videos, you've probably seen me shoot these before. Those are the targets that I shot with the Glock 22 when I tried out his Glock 22, and those are 10-inch steel plates. Now he's also got some plate racks over there, some round plates and bowling pins, but those are for 22 only. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot a couple more mags here at this target, get warmed up, and then I'm going to grab my tape measure and stretch it out, and I'm going to walk back, 10 yards at a time and see if I can hit those steel plates. Just see how far back I can get. I am not expecting to get too far back and still hitting them, but we'll give it a try. So, thanks for coming by. I'm going to shoot a little more right here, and we'll see what happens. See if we can hurt that black target. Oh, and the gun is starting to loosen up a little bit. I can actually thumb it down. It was so hard. It was so stiff when it was brand new. Getting them in there. One thing I will mention about the 1911 format, it's so big and heavy. The slide is so heavy. It's just so much different from my Glocks. You can always, when you're shooting a Glock, you can feel the slide. Chunk, chunk. With this, when it locks open, I generally don't realize that it has, and that you'll see me, give it one more, and what the hell, but maybe that's something I'll get used to. It's a pretty awesome piece of machinery. I really enjoy shooting it. I'd only shot 1911 just a few times in my life before this, a half a dozen rounds here and there, and in my mind it's just such a recoil monster. But the Ruger is really heavy, and it really absorbs the recoil nice. I still get the muzzle flip. I'm going to have to work on that, but I did notice that I don't know, I'm going to put a picture in here, and this is a picture on the big target, the little 5 up in the corner up there. Last Saturday I got to shoot belonged to Mike, something he had, I guess, in his personal collection now, something he uses for class. It's a Smith & Wesson M&P 22 pistol. Dude, what a slick little gun. Shooting 21 feet, I shot 2 mags through it, and here you can see in this picture here, I was just on. And of course I've been shooting the 45, and it was like zero recoil. I mean, 22 doesn't have much recoil, but it has some. But it was like shooting a BB gun after shooting the 45. Even my 9mm Glocks were just so gentle shooting after shooting the 45. So if you do carry, this is something I think even Hiccup has mentioned this before. If you do carry, like you carry a 9mm or you carry whatever, or a 380, if you go out and shoot a bigger caliber gun like this, be sure and at the end of the session shoot a mag with your regular guns so that you can, get back in your mind what it feels like to shoot, because you don't want to be, you just want to keep the feeling. Anyway, I'm going to shut up for a minute. I'm going to shoot a little more here, and then there's a challenge I want to start, just for fun, and I'll talk to you about that maybe in another video, okay? Oh, by the way, my reloads are shooting just fine. I'm very happy about that. These are 230 grain. Let me flip this thing around. What I'm shooting are Hope you can see that. They're B45s. This is a 230 grain full metal jacket round. I use Unique, which is a little smoky, but I can handle that. Gun cleans up very nicely. So, B bullets. It's going to be the B bullet challenge. Okay, let's try these steel targets. I'm going to start right here. This is 20 yards. I don't know if I can even hit them. Okay, we'll move back 10. Okay, this is 90 feet. Cool, let's keep going. Okay, this is 40 yards, 120 feet. I love this gun. I love it. I need a holster though. Okay, I'm an idiot. I'm at 150 feet, guys. And I just did this. Took me 3 shots to hit it twice. But I got confused on whether the camera was on or off, so I turned the camera off. So, we're going to try it again. 150 feet. Is that right? 50 yards, okay. Flinch. $150 feet. Okay, we're going to go back 10 more and then we're going to hit timber, so. Just walk with me this time. Get you back on. There we go. I hope you can hear the ringing. So that was... Okay, this is 90 and 90, 180, 60 yards. 60 yards. Can't do it. That was fun though. A little 10-inch plate, 50 yards, I'm happy. Those were probably pretty close. Thank you guys, that was fun. It's a good thing I didn't because, hang on, see, we're done. Straight down, clear ground, brush.